Hey y'all, it's Chrissy Cook from Teadoddles. It is time for episode I don't know what of Teadoddles Talks. I didn't look at my little book before I sat down. I just wanted to go ahead and do this. So there you go. First, I would like to say welcome new subscribers. Welcome back subscribers. I'm happy to have you here with me in my maker shenanigans. I like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. So you will see a little bit of all of that on this channel. I do consider this a maker channel. So if you like to make stuff, you might like it here. Oh, y'all, time change. Ugh, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the time change. Have me some coffee in my I love you more than baking cup. Just my pretty standard brew. It's my second cup today. It is, I don't know, about 1:30 or so. I don't know. Because according to the clock, I slept much later than it felt like I slept. Because, time change. I would prefer that they just do away with that and just leave it one way. It really doesn't benefit anybody to do that at all. I was super not a fan of the spring forward where you lose an hour. Confuses everybody. Confuses my dogs. Confuses my brain. It's just not fun. Okay. I would like to say I apologize for my vlog this week. It did not turn out so great. I think I did 4 days. Oh, so that's about half, right? I just would get busy doing stuff and forget to record things, and that's all it is. Friday, I kind of took the day off Friday. I wound up not having my afternoon class Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday because of all the rain and the flooding going on in the area. Now, there's some roads that are completely washed out in places. I mean, the road's gone in a section. It's just crazy. And they canceled school Thursday and Friday, and I had canceled my class Wednesday afternoon because it was so bad with the rain that I didn't go. But I think I talk about that in my blog already anyway. But Friday, I had to go run an errand in town, and then I went and saw my parents, and then I just kind of lollygagged around Friday. I did get caught up on my YouTube comments. Well, I think there's a couple that came after that, but I'm super proud of myself for doing that. I got caught up on a bunch of emails. There's some floating around that I got to get to in a minute. I just finished my newsletter for today. Got that scheduled. So feeling pretty good about that, even though I got a late start today. Now I have a ton of bags laying here in front of me that I need to take pictures of and put in the shop. So there will be more bags coming in the shop today. I'll show you what's coming today. I have some other ones that I'm hoping to get finished with today. I should be able to. I just don't know if I'll get listings done today. We'll see. As far as the rope baskets and pincushions, I'm hoping to sneak some of those in there too. We'll see. I've got to work on the Mini Maker Bag Club stuff. It goes out this coming weekend. And the sign-ups will be open up for that. Whatever's, like I said, people who start at the beginning of the year, they will get their notifications and things like that. So, yeah. Got to get all that done this week. And I'm back to school, full morning and afternoon class this week. I did not get to work on my syllabus. Any of my syllabus. It's supposed to be, in English it's syllabuses, but it sounds stupid, doesn't it? You sound more professional if you say syllabi, which is technically Latin. So, anyway, I have to finish up my syllabi for my new books, which have been riding around in my trunk. I didn't take them out. Y'all, I forgot, I have a little rolly cart, like a little bin rolly cart thing that I take when I have to, tote a bunch of books home. I forgot it, and I wound up trying to tote too much out to my car, and my bin with students' papers fell over, and the papers went across the parking lot because it was windy. And this nice man helped me get it out from under a car. I don't think my students would appreciate that I had lost their work in the wind. Ooh, That's a new one, right? Instead of the students saying they lost the dog ate their homework, the teacher saying, well, the wind took away your work. Anyway. So. Y'all kind of know what's been going on this week because I did vlog, even if I didn't do it every day. I did some. I need a haircut terribly. My hair is getting... I kind of like it at this length. It just needs to be thinned out. There's too much of it up there. You see it? I washed it this morning, just let it air dry, and that's what it does. Which I like that. That tomorrow it'll be flat again. It's just getting too full. Got a little poof going on up there. Look. That kind of makes me look like I'm wearing a wig, don't it? Got this little thing, which keeps constantly... It does not want to stay over here. It wants to curl right there into my eye. I don't have curly hair. I guess I just have a little bit of a wave to it, and that's why it does it. Because if it gets longer than this, you would see like a whoosh, like just a little wave at one point, and that'd be it. It wouldn't be. You wouldn't see that. All that, whatever you want to call it, going on up there. What is going on? I got a lot of mail this week. I did get my library in order. Well, I did the 5 for 10, and I'll show you that. Y'all, I took on, what is it? Lovecrafts as an affiliate. And I haven't ever ordered a product from them, but I have bought patterns or downloaded some of their free patterns before. So I ordered some paint box yarn through them because they are having a sale. They're having a sale today. They have their warehouse clearance, which is up to 35% off. But if today only, you can take another 20% off. I'll put the code down below. Hopefully this will go up in enough time. You can take a look if you wanted to. I don't know. But I'm excited about that. I've never had paint box yarn before, but it seemed like a really good deal. It was a basic acrylic, is what it is. So, like I said, there's some amigurumi patterns I've been wanting to do, and I really needed some basic colors. I tend to buy, I guess, patterned yarn. I don't know how else to put that. Just like I buy patterned fabrics, so I don't have solids too much in anything. It's just not, I like patterns, y'all. That's what I do with my bags. I like the mixing and the matching of the patterns and stuff like that. When I was a kid, I dressed that way as well. I think sometimes it was probably a little iffy as to whether it looked okay or not. I still like to mix patterns as an adult. I was a little better at it than I was as a child, where, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So what else? Oh, I got, hold on a second, y'all. I forgot to get it. Okay. See, I was moving real fast. Well, this little yarn thing is swaying in the wind. Swaying in the wind. I'm trying to track my voice more. It seems like when I watch back the video, I feel like I'm mumbling sometimes, but it doesn't sound that way when I'm talking. I can hear myself. I don't know. You're having a hard time hearing me? You'll have to let me know. Usually people say other people let them know that, but I don't know. I wanted to show y'all, I got 3 bags, 3 Happy Mail bags packed. I want to show you that I'm stuffing these things as much as I can stuff them. Right? Here's another one. This one's a little different because some of y'all like, a lot of y'all like the yarn crafts, but some of y'all like a bunch of other stuff, so I'm trying to make them filled with happy. So, yeah, these are going out this week. As a matter of fact, I need to get these weighed and labels put on them so I can pop them in the mailbox tomorrow. I have some other orders in there that I have almost ready to go, but I gotta make my little, I keep forgetting I need to make my little horseshoe charm things that I put sent out with them. So that's why they're not there. Oh, and I had tea. I ordered some from Amazon last night. I'm gonna wait on that tea. Now that tea was, gotta pick up some tea. I'm out of tea to put in the little package as I send. So there's no tea in these bags because I didn't have any. But there's plenty of other stuff in here. I'm gonna tell you that. So let me move these out of the way. If you don't know what the Happy Mail's all about, I decided to celebrate my 1,000 subscribers that I would just send out Happy Mail randomly throughout the year as a thank you instead of doing a drawing, which I've not had. I mean, I've sent it off to some people, but there's always people that don't answer it, and it's just easier for me to do it this way. So if you would like to be a potential Happy Mail recipient, you have to send me your email address. You have to email me your address. My email's down below. Tell me what kind of crafty things you like, and I will send you some Happy Mail if you're picked when I do my picking. I'll come from my stash. I got lots of stash of all kinds of things. So just tell me what kind of crafts you like to do. I like to hear from y'all anyway. I haven't answered any of those emails yet. I debated on answering them. So I want to talk to people about the things they like to do, but I don't want people thinking that I picked them. So I think I probably won't answer them unless you're picked. Is that? I don't know. I don't know how I should do that. Because some people it was a basic email. Some people said other things. So I didn't want to answer it and people think that they had been picked when they hadn't been picked. Because I will be sending an email to the people who are picked here. I'm not going to say it on here. Because I want it to be as much as a surprise as possible. So when these go in the mail, then I will email these people so they have a tracking link. I just feel better if they have a tracking link so we all know something's coming that way and to be looking for it. Okay? So, anyway, there we go. I think that's all the life. Well, no, okay. Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge was issued Thursday. It is for home decor. Try to put a little eye thing up here for that. So you can check out that video, and there's a blog post with links for fun things for home decor. I will be doing a video. It may be a 2-part video. I don't know how to. You remember when I did the tutorial for the jar cover? It was more like a recipe for it. So I want to do the basket I did where I crocheted over a bigger yarn with the smaller yarn. When I do the tutorial for that, it's going to be more like a recipe. Okay? It's going to be about crocheting over another yarn, how I went up the side. It's going to be very similar to the jar cover, except it's square instead of round. And how to weave in those ends. That thicker yarn sometimes can be tricky. That's why I like the pointed darning needles instead of the blunt end ones, because it can get in there. Get it in there. So that happened, and then the week before on Friday, I announced my goals for March. Let's see, I'm just drawing a blank as to what my goals were for March. I feel like I've already accomplished one of them, though. I don't remember what it was, y'all. That's pretty bad. Oh, I need to hem up all these t-shirts that's been hanging up over here that I made. I just need the arm, like hem on the bottom and finish the neck edge. I mean, I just ain't done it. And then I know that was on the list. What else was on the list? I can't think right now, but I'll put actually, I think I can link to my blog post now up here in the eye thing. I'm gonna try that. So something else I've been thinking about doing. I want to do a live. It's kind of scary for me, y'all. I know that was a whisper, but it's kind of scary for me, y'all. I just don't know when to do it. I was thinking about doing something like what you call it? Monday making or something like that. Maybe once a month. I don't know how my internet's gonna do for it, for one thing. I've done some lives on Facebook before, and it could get glitchy sometimes. So, and plus my internet's got to where it wants to drop out constantly here lately. It's very frustrating. So we'll see how that goes. But that's what I was thinking, like on Mondays, a lot of people don't like Mondays, right? Because it's Mondays, the work week. Monday gets a bad rap sometimes. So I thought we'd have a making Monday, make it a happier day. But I would have to do it, maybe 6 o'clock. And that would be Eastern Standard Time. So just tell me what y'all think about that, okay? I don't know how it's going to work out or if it will even work out. But tell me what y'all think about that. So, I think that's all for life and admin. I'm going to do my segments today. I had some people tell me they liked my segments, so I'm going to do it with just the transition and not the little cards in between. And that's only because when I'm editing, I have to do so many steps and it takes so long for my computer to process it because it's barely able to process it. And then my internet stinks, so it takes a long time to upload it. So that's the only reason I leave out some things like that. It helps a little bit. So, but I think we can move on to the next segment, y'all. All right, y'all. It's time for Yarny Goodness. I don't have anything to really show y'all that I've been working on because I haven't been crocheting much this week, honestly, because I've been sewing. But I have a couple things that this one thing that's sitting right here, I forgot. It's been sitting over there. I've had it for a little bit. I had signed up for the Darn Good Yarn sock club, and then after, it's like taking forever to get a box, and I'd be charged for a next box, and I hadn't even seen that month's box. So after like 3, I canceled it. I finally got the 3rd box. Plus I got repeats of the first 2 box. I got an email about that, and I wasn't completely sure what the purpose was in that, but I didn't get charged again for it. But I thought I'd show them to you. So now I have 2 number 1 and 2 number 2 boxes, and now I have my number 3 box, which I'm not sure. I think this is the number 3 box. I think so. This is the yarn. And I do intend to make some of these sock patterns. I just haven't done it. But here's you get 2. This is the color. I like it. It's pretty good. This yarn is soft and squishy. Squish, 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 squish. It smells very woolly. Crafted in Turkey. 75/25 extra fine superwash merino and nylon. So, and of course you get I thought all of these patterns were the same, but they're not. I was looking at 2 boxes and it's like, they look like the same pattern, but they're not. So you get the crochet pattern, which is always a little footy. And then the knit pattern is a longer sock. It looks like it's got buttons on it. So I like the little footies. So I'll probably do, most of these I'll probably do the crochet pattern in it. So there's that one. I think they are not doing this, are they? Because they said it's something about an email. They decided to make it a 6-month subscription, and they were, I don't know. I was confused about the whole thing. So, Autumn Forest is what the colorway is. So classic Turkish toe-up socks for the knit pattern, and the crochet pattern is simple Turkish slippers. So, but that's the 3rd one. So I got, like I said, a repeat of the first two. So now I have 2 of them. So I'll probably be putting these in one of my Happy Meals because I don't really want 2 of the same colorway. Of course, I could usually make something bigger. I don't know. I didn't think about that till just now. We'll see what happens. And y'all, I was digging through all my yarn boxes. Even though I have my... I need to write on the side of those boxes what's in there because I had to dig through them to find stuff. Because even though I have my Excel chart, which I need to update because I've had yarn coming in this month, it didn't tell me what box it's in. I have yarn in this room. Most of the yarn I keep in this room is stuff that I'm working with on something, and my scrap yarn. And I also have a bin full of, it's mostly full of Southern Skein sock yarn, or her yarn. There's some others in there, but it's mostly Southern Skeins. It's a whole bin full of stuff. And this is some other hand-dyed yarns. These are where I did, most of these are where I did, last year I did Yarn of the Month Club from Etsy, a different shop each month. That's what most of those are from. But in my son's old room is where a majority of my yarn is. Since I've got that big haul from Michael's, and I also got the box from Michael's. I got some stuff coming in from Lion Brand, and I'm going to have the paint box yarn. I am going to go get some more plastic bins and just stack them up because I think that's going to be the best solution at this point. And then I can see what's in there. And it'll be easier to find. I've been meaning to, I had intended this year, it's already March, y'all, to do each month my yarn total so I could keep up, so I could, am I using my yarn? Which I did have a big finish. I had a lapkin I finished, so that takes away some, but I brought in probably 3 times as much of that, so, I have a problem. A big problem. Anyway, let's look at some more yarn. How about that? I got my Lion Brand box in. I couldn't remember what all I had done it, but I had the 2 for $10. I got $20 worth, and I paid for shipping. So I forgot I got a couple of these. These are Woolies hand dyed. They're number 4 weight, 3.5 ounces, 146 yards. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. They had 2 colors available. This is blue raspberry. I just got 1 of each of these because I wanted to try it out. This is, like I said, a number 4 weight. So this is not sock yarn, but it is hand-dyed yarn. There's a big thing on it that's got the hand. So real hand-dyed yarn. Then I got this one. This one is called Peanut Butter and Jelly, which I thought was fabulous. Look, gotta be grape jelly. Of course, the blue doesn't make any sense, but the brown, there's the brown for your peanut butter and grape jelly. So I got those 2. I got 2 Woolies cakes because, these are DK cakes. I don't know what the difference is between these and the standard Woolies cakes because they are also a number 3 weight, but they are bigger. So that's the only thing I know the difference is. But they had Meadow. I liked that. Very springy. Woolies DK cake. And they also had, this is a pretty one, Bedazzled. Bedazzled. It reminds me of a sunset. I got 1 each of those. And then they had a bunch of the regular skeined homespun, but they had the cake homespun, which is new, but they're all new colors in the cake. They're not the same as the ones in this cane. I don't know if they're eventually going to put them all in the cake or what, but so they had these in there. So I got 2 each of, see, this is homespun stripes on it. So maybe that's what the difference is. I didn't notice that before. This is mango chutney. I have no idea what mango chutney looks like, but a mango is orange. So, but I liked the colorway. Got 2 of those. Got 2. This is a pretty one. This one's called Cinco de Mayo. Ooh, look at it. This is a pretty one. I like the colors in that. So I have 2 of those. And then I got 2. This is another pretty one. Aubergine. Good. Aubergine? I think that's it. I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty. Ooh, some words. I tell you what. Much as I love words, some words trip me up. But, yeah. And these are all 98% acrylic, 2% other fibers. 6 ounces, 185 yards, and number 5 weight. So that's what I got from Lion Brand. They had their 2 for $5. They also had I told you they had the DIY yarn 4 for $1. I got like every color of that, so I don't have that yet. Of course, that was only like $6. So, and I needed some more plain colors. Oh, poof. All right, I think that's all I got for y'all for this segment. Now, I do. Okay, so I want to remind y'all it's National Crochet Month. What is it? The Crochet Guild of America? Is that what it's called? I think. That's terrible. I'm a member of it. I don't have a guild in my area, but you can do an online membership if you would like. They have some fun things going on over there if you want to check it out. I'll try to remember to put a link to it. Since it's National Crochet Month, it's also National Craft Month. So, in my newsletter, I put some links to some crafty sales going on, and I will link them down below as well. Like I said, I'm hoping to get this up earlier rather than later. So, we'll see how that goes. What else? I think that's it for this segment, y'all. I don't have anything to show you that I made yarny-wise. I did not get to work on anything. Looking around because I'm thinking sometimes I forget about stuff, but I think that's it. All right, it's time for Fabric Obsessed. I don't have any new fabrics to show y'all, but I did get someone forwarded me emails from these places that they buy fabric from that I had never heard of before, and they're pretty fabulous, so thank you for that. I don't remember who it was. It was one of the viewers, one of my subscribers. Thank you for that. I didn't get to respond to your email because I was looking at all the fabric. Already got carts loaded up on both sites, so we'll see what happens. They had some great stuff on there and some great prices. I don't remember what they're called right now. I'll look them up and put a link down below. Yeah, did that. And then I've been sewing bags. I'm going to show you the bags that are coming up for the shop. I've just got to take pictures and do my listings, which, why does that take so long? That technical stuff is what takes so long to do, and editing the video and stuff. I need somebody here who can do that technical stuff. When my son's here, well, I don't know if he'd do that, but he helps with stuff. But, he's doing his own thing. He is coming to visit me at the end of the month, or the 1st of April, really. Coming for a visit, so that's nice. I'm looking forward to that. So this month, I am doing I signed up to do because you only had to do the block, so I'll sign up for that for Fat Quarter Shop sometimes, because they are one of my affiliates. So there's a block that they're doing, so be looking for that. I'll have a blog post and things, but they sent me these, it's like a fun blog, these paper 4-inch finished half square triangle papers to try out. So we got 2 of them, and it's like, it's slightly heavier than tissue paper, kind of like pattern paper, except this is a little bit heavier than pattern paper too. But what you do is you cut your square. I've seen people do this before, but this is a piece of paper you can use. You don't have to mark it if you wanted to do such a thing. You can, this one says you cut fabrics to 10.5 inch wide by desired length. I think these usually come in a long roll instead of just one. So you can do a continuous one if you wanted to, which is pretty awesome. So you put the 2 fabrics right sides together, put the paper on top, and then you sew following the arrows. And then you can cut them apart, and you've got 8, what is that? Yeah, 8 half square triangles. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So this is for the block pattern. It'll be coming up. There'll be a blog post for it, and I'll be posting some things on social media. I need to pick out some fabric for it. I might use one of my layer cakes. We'll see. That might be fun. So that's coming up. I don't have any. I've been sewing on bags. That's what I've been sewing on. Sewing on bags. There are more bags coming. I put some in the shop. In case you have missed that, I did put a post on YouTube here, the little thing. So we got the little rainbow. I got a tie knots in the ends of these, so I'm not going to open it up too much. I usually thread them all, and then I go back and tie the knots in the ends. So let's get the polka dots. I think I showed these already, though. I got the rainbow ones, and then I got them that have the shamrock here and the rainbow on top and plaid in that side. So there's those. There's your fur. I keep wanting to say Leprechaun Day, but it's not Leprechaun Day. It's St. Patrick's Day. So here are some new ones coming that that aren't in the shop. These are what's coming up. So I got this fun fabric I showed y'all the other day. This makeup. I've already ordered some more of this because I like it so much. But so you may see it in the shop again, or I ordered some enough so that I could keep some for myself because I just like it. It's got a string. I'm just gonna go ahead and snap. Anyway, so this is this print. It has this fun floral top and it has this fun fabric inside. So I have 2 mini maker bags, and I will have 1 maker bag in that size. Okay, so this has got the same banding, but it is actually solid teal blue on the inside, but it has that same fabric for the pocket on the inside. Isn't that so pretty? And these all have my new needle holder thing in it. So that's just as a reminder, the price is these were $20. They're going up to $20.50. Not that big of a deal. Just like these went from $8 to $8.50. Because I'm putting the tab on the outside and not just stamping, you know, and I'm increased my standard size a little more. Just a little bit. I don't want to get them too big, but they're just a good little size bag. So I have that pattern coming up. And I have this one. All of these I have 2 mini maker bags and 1 maker bag. I will have some totes with the prints, which I'll show you in just a minute. I haven't quilted or anything those yet, but so this one has all the sewing machine and thread and scissors. It has this fun print up here, and it has this color inside. These are just nice springy kind of colors, aren't they? So I have 2 like that, and then I have all of the big bags will have the teal color inside. So I'm not going to show all of them here, but they'll all have the teal color. And then the pocket and top will match, and it will match the top of the mini maker bag. Okay. So I'm trying not to pull the drawstring out of these because I haven't tied the ends of them yet. Then I have this one with the paintbrush. Paintbrush, it's got this pretty pink and green on the inside. Like colorful like that. And then the last one is this one with all the, it's got like envelopes and it looks like tags and it's reminding me of gardening stuff. So I put this fun floral print here and this floral inside. So those are the ones I have. Like I said, I have the top bands match on the mini maker and the maker, and the pocket is the same as the top band. The maker bags all have that teal blue solid on the inside. These all have prints on the inside, the mini makers. So I have 2 mini makers and 1 maker bag of each of those prints, okay? I got a lot of mini maker bags in the shop, y'all. I gotta make more mini maker bags for the club. I don't know. I just like, they're fun to make. So that is, then I have this one maker bag that doesn't have mini maker bags to match, but it's the, has all the quilt guild lists and the UFO lists and a bunch of quilty stuff going on. And I put this fun fabric on the top that has cut, sew, repeat on it. Can you see that? And then it has, I saw this the other day, but there is, it's not gonna pick up right here. There's embossed scissors all over that interior fabric. Ah, come on, show up. It's not gonna show up. But there is, you can see it. It's just a subtle pattern of embossed scissors. The light is really washing it out in here, but it has this in it. So, and then I have the tab on the outside of these now too. So you can use it for something else. So that will be there in there today for sure. Now I am working on, in this fabric, some zippered, I've got them quilted. I have a tote, a maker tote, some zippered pouches, and I have 1 zippered maker bag. It's going to be out of this fabric, so I'm hoping to get those finished. Don't know if they'll go in the shop today, but hopefully the next couple of days. And then I have, in those fabrics I just showed you, I will have totes. I put this, they're going to have this fun, this is a corduroy, and the chartreuse yellow, neon yellow with the stars. I just think it's fun. And they'll be in each of those prints. I probably would have already had these quilted had I not realized, and when I was cutting out my batting, that for some reason I only sewed together one side. I didn't cut out bottoms or have, I was like, what was I doing? Anyway, so those are coming up. Those are totes. There will be maker totes. And my maker totes have, so this is the inside of the quilty maker tote. So they will be, they have that. I'm hoping you can see the scissors on this. It is just not showing up today. Something weird going on with this light because it feels like it's blowing things out and it wasn't. It just won't show up. Ooh, Lucky's trying to talk. Anyway, y'all, I had sewed together one pocket because it's so hard to see that, but you can see it. The embossed scissors, I had it backwards and I had to take out the whole pocket. I had the fabric backwards. So this is the inside of a tote. It has that full pocket too, the string. But it has, so it'll have 3 of the smaller things in there for like hooks, pencils, whatever, and it'll have 2 pockets on each side. And now it has the needle minder thing is what I'm calling it. Because the maker tote is a little wider, so you get that central thing and then you get 2 pockets on each side. So this one's not quite wide enough to do that. So that's the inside of a maker tote. Looks like. Hold on just a second, y'all. All right, so those are bags coming up in the shop. I have some other things over here that need to be quilted that will come along. I will have some quilted zipper pouches that are in these prints coming. I'm also going to work on, because I had these fun little, I cut them a different way this time. I gotta quilt them. See, these fold right in half like this. You gotta imagine with me for just a minute, okay? I'm gonna make some, like a little pouch, not a zippered pouch, like a fold over, like a needle book or something like that, where you can stick other things that you can put in your bag if you want to, if you have more that you want to include other than the pockets that are already in a bigger bag, or if you just want to stick it in a bag you already got. So that was my thought with those. I'm gonna fold them in half and make some. So I'll probably put like a little piece of elastic with a button over it or something like that instead of a zipper. We'll see how those turn out, but that's something I'm working on. And also, I need to quilt that Mega Maker tote. I mean, there's not enough time in the day, y'all. This is not. Because someone suggested I need to quit my job and sew all the time, which I would love to do, but unfortunately, this does not make enough money to cover what I make from my teaching job. So that's not gonna happen right now. I have to be making a heck of a lot more what I'm making now to do that. And I've had some people express concerns about the Mini Maker Bag Club as to whether I'm making any money off of them or not. Okay, so let's put it this way. I don't make as much of a profit off of them as, say, maybe my other bags, but I do make a little profit off of them. I do something called math, whereas I figure up what I'm putting in there. I just know I'm really good at hunting down, when I put all those things in there, I'm really good at hunting down bargains for things, okay? So I can have a nice, that's why I don't understand, well, I do understand. Some of those clubs, you get it and you're kind of like, this seems like a lot for what I'm paying for. And sometimes it really is. I've done some of them before. I'm like, ooh, this is way too much for what I'm paying for it. So, because a club tends to be, you want to feel like you're getting a deal, right? So I don't know why bigger companies can't do a better job of that. I think they're just trying to make more of a profit. They have employees to pay, things like that. I don't have employees to pay. I love doing the Mini Maker Bag Club because I love seeing people open it. It's just, I've talked about this before. It just makes me happy. It makes it all worth it. I don't make a huge profit. I don't make a huge profit on anything that I do, but I do make some profit, okay? I'm not one of those people who feels like I need to make, I mean, he's fussing. There's something bumping around outside in the wind, and he's fussing about it. That's, if you hear him huffing and puffing over there. I enjoy doing this, and it does give me some extra money, which is nice. I am also a person who diversifies my income, if that makes any sense. I have income coming from different places, and as an entrepreneur, that's something you should do, really. You can't put all your, I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. So anyway, let me move on from that. So do I have anything to show y'all in DIY and thrifty goodness? No, I don't. But I'm hoping, what was my dad telling me about? Peaches to Beaches. It's a yard sale, kind of like the 100-mile yard sale, but in a different area. I think it's in May. So we may be going to that. It's like a long rote type yard sales. So my dad was telling me about that. I had heard about it before, so maybe we'll go do that. Maybe it won't be too hot to do that. We'll put it that way. So maybe I'll have something fun to show y'all for those. I love going thrift shopping, and I haven't done that in a while. Of course, I really don't need, I need to make some projects. Get them out. I have quite the supply of thrifty things in there. I showed y'all back in October when we went to the 100-mile yard sale, things I picked up. I really need warmer weather not that it's been super cold here, but it's been raining. I can't really do the DIY projects as much because I don't have like a garage. I can go to my dad's to do some things. He has an awesome woodworking stuff at his house. And then painting and stuff like that, I gotta go outside to do that. So it's spray paint and stuff. So I have some projects coming up for when it's not raining. And I also will be doing, I talked about this before, I'm going to be doing some paper making videos. Just basic paper making, nothing, a way to recycle your scraps, those kind of things. So I think that's all for today. I don't know how long this turned out to be, but I got to get busy doing other stuff. I got to get this edited and uploading. And while it's doing that, I'm going to finish sewing and taking pictures so then I can put more bags in the shop. Yeah, I think that's it. I kind of ran out of energy at the end there, didn't I? Just let me take some more coffee. Let me take some more coffee. Let me drink some more coffee. And y'all let me know if y'all having a hard time hearing some things I say. I know some things are probably hard to understand for some people because of my southern accent. But I can't really help that. I may need to get like a microphone thing. I don't know if I need that or not. Maybe I do. Because sometimes when I'm thinking about stuff, I'll say it out loud, and I notice I do that on here. That's why it maybe sounds mumbly, because I'm thinking out loud. I'm not really talking to y'all. That's rude, isn't it? That's rude. Anyway, so Happy Mail is going out this week. I've got some orders getting finished. I got to do my Lucky Charms, my little horseshoe thingies. What's coming out this week? Oh, pattern for the Granny Square basket. That's coming out on the blog. And like I said, I'll be doing the tutorial for the recipe. And for my Thursday video review, I'm going to do swatches for some of my Lion Brand yarn that I've been getting. Now, I realized that, I bought that tweed yarn because it was on sale at Michael's. Because I thought I bought colorways I didn't have. Well, I had a couple in there. I forgot they're in a box because I hadn't put them on my list yet. I need to update that this week because and get me some bins and get that more organized before my son comes and makes fun of me for having too much yarn. All right, y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all later on in the week.